Hey guys, my name is John McSwain here. I am doing my week free assignment on insider threats, and you guys gonna like it real well about this presentation. And the fourth thing in this presentation, I will talk about four things. I will talk about social engineering, rogue employees, data leaks, and data security breaches. And I feel like this is will be important for the discussion at hand for this presentation. For this situation, the rogue employees, they can be approached by black hats, hackers. They can be either they can are usually either disgruntled or unhappy at the workplace, reckless at the company and government's networks, eager to sell sensitive information to the hackers on the outside. And this has happened, so this has happened. And so when you see these rogue employees, and you're saying to yourself, well, why are they selling this information? Maybe they had a bad day at the job, maybe they gone through a layoff process, or the company was downsizing, that's why they did what they did. And this is why this is important that companies must take in consideration about when handling when you see rogue employees and something to be considered to be careful to. The next topic I wrote on my slide is data leaks. Now, data leaks are dangerous to any organization, any network, and here are some points why this is the case. They are usually caused by black hats or by rogue employees in the organization or on the outside of the organization. Security protocols are not usually enforceable enough to stop or contain data leaks, misuse in government computers, misuse of passwords. What I mean by misuse of passwords is like sometimes what happens and passwords can lead a paper trail when you go on certain websites, that will lead a paper trail, and this is how hackers can get into your information. That's why you gotta be very careful if you're an employee of the companies, and you gotta be careful on the websites you go to on the company's computers. Is it Now, social engineering, I have four interesting points on this regarding about social engineering. The link and attachment comes from a strange email address in the spam section. Social engineering comes from usually the spam section of an email address. Possibly malware and potential computer viruses to compromise of the data that can harm the organization and its networks are usually organized by cyber criminals, scammers, 419 Nigerian or African con artists, and etc. and other nefarious groups. That's why you gotta be careful what you are on the website, especially on a company's website, because you never know who is jotting down your information. And and this is why people gotta be extremely careful on social engineering because it's no different from flossing. Like flossing is when the hackers direct you to a certain website. Okay, they take you to this fake website, and in order to get out, you gotta give up your password and your information. And this is something that you guys gotta take very precarious cautions to, because these hackers are becoming really, really good now and sophisticated in this type of field, social engineering, flossing, even data leaks. Like employees gotta be extremely careful and the managers gotta take notice as well. So finally, I've wrote about data security breaches. Now, what are data security breaches? Data security breaches can be coordinated by cyber terrorists, cyber criminal elements, state-sponsored hacker groups, and a massive cyber attack or zero-day attacks. Can be very disruptive to the organization and its clients, can potentially losing clients in new business ventures and with other companies or in government agencies, and the loss of critical data on customers, trade, and partnership agreements, mergers, and other sensitive information because it's being exposed out there on the World Wide Web, and there are people out there will pay big money to get certain insider traits or data security breaches. That's why when you see the big names like Walmart, J.P. Morgan, uh, like Macy's, Target, and these other mega corporations, that's why you gotta take in consideration that when you see them on the news getting hacked like that, getting their data stolen, now you know about these data security breaches, and this is affects our daily lives on a regular basis. There's something that we must all consider, and I don't want my information to be out there to the hackers out there or to the hackers to get my information. That's why companies must take very cautious of. Now, in conclusion, I have learned three things or four things on insider threats in the cybersecurity world. Insider threats can come from the disgruntled rogue employees who will do serious harm to organization networks and control grid. Social engineering is another insider threat that companies must take seriously and inform or raise awareness to their employees on one websites and emails and watch on a company's network. Data leaks and security breaches are a grave insider threat because if this type of leak is of a major corporation or a government agency, this could affect key business deals, government contracts, trade and partnership agreements, and etc. Security breaches have a grave national and economic security risk. If companies and government agencies, small businesses don't come up with a plan to contain security breaches, it's from state-sponsored hackers, cyber criminals, hacktivists, and etc. from compromising the cyber control grid and the network security. People gotta understand something, that security is important in this information age. This is not the age of, like confidentiality no more. This is not the olden days you can hide your information and no one won't know about it. But nowadays, these hackers are becoming more and more sophisticated, more and more talented within the passing years, within the years go by. And I want everybody to take notice of this situation. This can affect you. This can affect you in a lot of ways. This is something that every company, every government agency must take into consideration. That's some food for thought. I am John McSwain of SVCs, and this is my week free project on Insider Fresh. And there's something to think about. Once again, I am signing off. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.